like offense, you have come to the right place as the number 4th ranked Florida State Seminoles.
Phenomenal showing on Friday.
Yeah, Peyton Tidd is as tough as nails for the Fighting Irish.
And you can't take a breath.
Yeah, there are no holes here. A lot of experience.
You're leading things off like she did yesterday, coming into this one batting 3.
That one's ripped right up the middle and into the gap. It will get up against the wall. Mudge turning around first and comes in standing.
Yeah, and if you're Peyton Tidd and the Fighting Irish defense here, Tidd, we saw it a lot in the Virginia Tech series as well.
That one's popped up into foul territory. Mitchell will call off Kloss and get the first out.
Her coach, Lonnie Alameda, describing her as their
pitch just off the plate.
And you could tell.
Senior designated player today for the Seminoles was at first base yet.
Of their schedule.
Leonard will ground that one to Gaskin. She'll take it herself and runners advance. Now with Mudge trying to get a little cheeky.
Going back to the similar approach, starting off with.
Did deals. That one's lined right back up the middle and drop down into shallow center. They'll wave Harding around and come sliding in. It's not going to be in time. Edenfield from Edenfield.
Every hitting coach's dream just shoots this right back up the middle on a low outside pitch. Enough to get 2 base runners in. Power numbers 2, trying to find a way on base and causing chaos.
Waycaser behind her. Went 3 for 3 yesterday. Pitch off again, and after only allowing 2 walks, yes, a beach ball for her a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely, and she came in as a highly...
Chopper that gets by on the left side of the infield. They'll hold Edenfield at third, and now bases will be loaded.
But comes back out here again, but if anyone can do it, it would be Tidd, as that one's blooped over to Mitchell at third base into foul territory. She'll get the out. Florida State's able to plate 2.
Yeah, and Catherine Sandercock is truly the ace of this floor.
This will be how the Irish stack up their traditional plus.
Tremendous career.
That one's lined right back up to Sandercock. She'll field it herself and send it over to Keene for the first out.
Yeah, she is in the zone, perhaps the hottest.
1-2. Blooped over, out of the glove of Keene. Tried to take it herself, pulled her too far off the bag. Flaherty was behind her. Far in this series between the 2 games. Only has 1 hit.
Fully knows how to pitch.
And that will get a part of Gaskin's Ebo shield.
And she just, flipped on another switch.
That one's grounded over to Flaherty. Spins one. They try and get for 2. They take it with gain. They turn it. With throwing 38 pitches, but there's no time like the present to try and get back on track. Little connection between her and Flaherty. That pitch will get a piece of Muffley. Lap hit to Mitchell. They're going to try and double her up. She does. Muffley far off the bag. Didn't expect Mitchell to get a... That one's pulled into left field. Ack dropping back, but she's there to make the catch. It's an unconventional 1-2-3 inning for Peyton. Of the rain and hail that was coming down there for our really power. Worried that there were going to be some colder temperatures with Hanks chopping that one over to Keene, who fields it and takes it herself.
And this is a time where Peyton Tidd
grounds that one off to Muffley, who fires over to Keene at first for the 6-3 putout.
This season, she's done a great job, especially.
That one fielded beautifully by Keene to scoop it up with the first base. A little bit and figure out, like we talked about coming in here, it's a natural.
Advantageous to play at the spot of the championship.
That thing is launched a mile up against the wall, almost making a grab was Eck, but launching it a mile is Harding to come across And Florida State increases their lead by 3.
Just leaving that a little bit too much over the white, and Harding sends it high into the air just at pitch. Tid has not left a lot over the plate.
As Leonard rips that one into shallow right field, Winchell will be there to make the grab. In the first on her RBI single.
Post.
That infield rips one down to Mitchell and gets her glove out to make the grab. 2 away now.
Hard line drive of the game that Mitchell has made look easy playing.
Brooke pops that one up over to Flaherty, who drops back into the shallow right center basis between Castor and herself. Winchell chops that one down into the dirt. Flaherty will field and fire to Keene in time to put 2 away.
Sandercock is a tough matchup. She is as good as they get.
To come from Sandercock. Loss high chopper to Keene, takes it herself. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Sandercock making quick work of it. Each other next weekend.
Yeah, and that's certainly advantageous with 3 more conference games left in the year for Florida.
I think she put it in the next level, thinking that I think only a coach, the original player, is.
Yeah, no, she describes her as, really taking pride in her defensive work and clearly can get it.
They're splitting between Eck and Hanks in the outfield to get her aboard.
There.
Bunt shown. Beautiful bump by Muffley. It will stay fair. They'll hit the runner, and that will be a dead ball and a move in a run.
Out to talk to the home plate umpire. I think she's at.
And one of those. That one is blooped into center field. Scoring easily will be Keene. Coming around will be Muffley to score. Seminoles with an RBI from Kaylee Mudge.
That Florida State offensive DNA just gets a bit off the end of the bat on this outside low pitch. Does enough to get it. Becker is super effective. It is when her rise ball truly jumps. If her rise ball, she can place her rise ball in the proper location.
That one gets by the sliding Marquez, and rounding is Mudge, standing into third.
And continuing this rally.
For an out here in the top of the 4th. Runner in motion down. They'll throw down. High throw and gets away. Mudge will score easily, and Kerr will come in standing to third.
Here, Janai Kerr steals second base. Kloss with an uncharacteristic throw. Usually she has laser
at second base to allow Mudge to come in easily. That one chopped off through the left side of the infield. Coming in to score will be Kerr, and it's an RBI. Pinch runner Christina Hartley will come in. Flint starts to play mix and match, tries and gets a couple more bench players into the game to ride that.
Yeah, Coach Alameda does a great job getting experience to her younger players, mixing people in when the.
And we played the game all year, Casey. What? That one is launched a mile, and that thing is out of here and into the netting. About it, a 2-run home run. The RBI leader for Edenfield does it again.
On the white for the extremely dangerous and powerful Edenfield, and she goes with that pitch. An absolute moonshot.
So we've had 2 home runs in this game. Not necessarily
different tools in the toolbox. They can get it done in a variety of ways.
And just like that, Flaherty keeps the hit parade going with a single up the middle. Haley Waycaser. That one will be lined to get down and be fair. Hard turn around second, but soon retreating will be.
With Michaela Castor, you can expect a jump in velocity. She hit her honest.
One ripped in and will drop in front of Ack. They'll send in Flaherty around, but they'll hold Wakecaser.
And the ball is just a little bit up in the zone. Bethany Keene. And now we're going to see these runners moving.
Runners move, pitch inside. That's a free pass. Now loading the bases. Chopper into Gaskin's glove. Will she be there in time? Yes, she will. They'll get the final line as there's a lot of zeros there. And having only pitched 30
mistakes, that the Irish will be able to get something going.
Mitchell will gap that one down and in. Mitchell rounding first and off the wall and in standing.
Sandercock starts off with a changeup.
Gaskins off to Muffley, fires over to Keene, and now Mitchell sliding in. They turn another one.
Doing a great job with Karina Gaskins going back to that drop ball. An easy out for Muffley. Jolie Mitchell tries to get something.
As Florida State will make a change in.
And Reed has really come into her own in her early career. When she is in there, she is certainly effective. Doing a good job, especially in the month of April.
Orozco pulling that one to center field. Coming in will be Kerr, and she gets under it. We go to the fifth. It's a in relief. Florida State still leading 11-0. Cross. That one will be pulled into the left center field gap. Looking of Hartley. On a miscue. She's going to try and push for three. Coming in sliding. She'll be
a little bit of a soft tag, allowing Deck, a sophomore, but this is her first year in January. She came over in January, an unusual transfer story.
Drop third strike, swinging. She will be
as a tremendous teammate. Primary one
to extend. And gets her swinging there to get the second out. Up to bat, Chopper down off of Holloway's glove, and scoring easily will be Hartley. And Flaherty will get aboard.
And she just continues to be the thorn in the side of opposing defenses. Her and
This will be Belvi's 15th plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and Castor retires all three outs via the strikeout. Notre Dame needs to pick up their for the Seminoles. Hanks will bloop that one off to Flaherty, who drops back to pick it up.
That is correct, and while this is her first at-bat of her career.
2-2. Wants to mile into foul territory. Coming in will be Keene, making the play in foul territory to get the second. Now the 2-2. Swings on this, and X goes down swinging. It's a series sweep for Florida State to get it done in
their full potential, especially in the last two games of this series offensively. Do a tremendous